The recent polling that we've done shows that Liberal Democrats are more attracted to Labour Party as a brand, but they're also it's also harder for the Liberal Democrats to hold on to their core voters than it is for the other two parties. And because of what's been going on in the Labour Party, principally because of Iraq, Liberal Democrats are giving their support for the time being to the Conservatives. So the challenge there for the Conservatives is going to be to hold on to that support, given that for many Liberal Democrat voters, or many people who consider themselves to be Liberal Democrats, lending their votes to the Conservatives, how are they going to hang on to those people?
Liberal Democrat voters are not one bloc. Some lean to the left, some lean to the right. I think it's also important to remember that a lot of people vote Liberal Democrats precisely because they are not the party that's going to win. It is not the case that people necessarily want to back the winning ticket. They actually might want to vote for a minority to make a point against the two bigger parties. I think the great popularity of the Liberal Democrats is that they're not the Conservatives and not the Labour Party. So it's very hard to answer that question.
If you look at the Lib Dem voters' general beliefs, I think you have to say that certainly at the moment they are more Labour-leaning than Conservative. They're much more likely to favour increases in taxation to pay for public services. They are more liberal on attitudes like immigration, on attitudes to subjects such as immigration, certainly than Conservative voters. And of course they were massively buoyed by people defecting from the Labour Party who were unhappy about the handling of the Iraq war. So, they're certainly, and those sorts of voters were people who were unhappy. They were unhappy about Iraq and Labour's handling that, but they were also unhappy about some other aspects of Tony Blair's, modern meritocracy, and what they might see as privatising public services. So I think certainly in terms of their attitudes, when you start to unpick their attitudes to individual policies, Liberal Democrats at the moment tend more to the Labour Party than to the Conservative Party.